So, all right, guys. So, welcome to this live session here with your host, Dre Day FX. So, as we do every weekday, we look at the Forex indices and metal markets. Hope everyone had a great morning here. So, let's get on to it. So, we're going to be looking at the news calendar as always. So, we're still in the government shutdown. We should have some news here in regards to the China and US deal here. By Thursday, I think. Their meeting is Thursday, but for the government shutdown, they still voted for continuation here of the government shutdown. I think there's another vote here tomorrow or today. I'll have to double check. But other than that, everything is tentative here for the US. We do have later on tonight, basically at the Asian session, we got a CPI for Australian dollar. But this morning we didn't have any news other than the German news here at 3. That was the consumer climate. And that was basically negative compared to last month, but nothing to look for here overall. So that's good. Next, we have the TV Alert app. So TV Alert app is providing you with institutional liquidity here in the market. So this morning we had the two signals here. We had the UK100 for buy, and we had the German for sell. I think the UK100 is still going strong to the upside. But basically, you have access to Bloomberg news events, news articles here, the latest news here in Bloomberg. You also have the info of the latest alert that came in today for the day, and you have the list of alerts here that came in, the last 50 alerts here, the last 50 alerts. And also at the bottom, you have the academic calendar. So you just have to select the country that you want to look for the news, and it will provide you with only the high impact news here with the US here. So right now the high impact news here is the 29th, and that should be the Fed. So the FOMC result for the interest rate. So that should be coming out here tomorrow. But that's pretty much the gist of the TV Alert app. And finally, we're going to be looking at the view indicators here. So I'm just going to pull up here US30. So US30 here we had. So right now it's Nova is basically a trend indicator. We can provide you with a trend in the market. So as you can see, trend started to go up here since 3 o'clock New York yesterday. Started to go up, and now we have a really big push here to the upside. We're looking to go to sell here yesterday, but as you can see, market still went up. So we'll see exactly how it goes here on this live. Then we have a fair value gap. So FVG Edge, providing you with a fair value gaps here in the market. So this is off of the 1 hour time frame. So if you have a fair value gaps here at the bottom, you see here that if the price bounces off of it. So as you can see, fair value gap here did bounce to the upside. And now we're still going up. So that's perfect. Then we have high-low level. So this is a support and resistance zone indicator that provide you with the support and resistance in the market. And you could use that as a stop loss and take profit zone. And if the price will bounce or break out of it, as you can see, price break out of that previous resistance here. So So price did the push to the upside. So right now we're in price discovery. So this is the highest point that the market went. So they're doing new highs here right now. Eventually the price should be going down here. So, and right now you have MTA. So this is multi-time frame analysis. So that provide you with a previous day high, low, and medium price. So that's Monday's price action. And you can see exactly if we're trading above or below previous day's high. So as you can see, we break out of the previous day's high, and we're doing new highs right now. So market is pretty much blasting off right now. And let's see here. Then you have POC and VWAP. So this is a point of control and volume weighted average price. And as you can see, the previous day POC and VWAP was pretty much at the same level. So that's why market is pushing to the upside right now. So that's good. And then you have also finally you have the EMXAI with Nova. So I'm just going to go on another market here so you could see. So it's still loading right now. So this is EMXAI with the Nova. So basically we'll provide you with a trend in the market, and we're waiting for the average directional index pattern here that I'm looking to get in. I'll provide you with a sell and a buy, and if it's aligned with the trend, it will provide you with a sell signal and a buy signal here. And as you can see, this latest sell signal here give you TP12 here. So if you have taken that trade pretty much at the start of that trend, you'll still be in that trend here going down to the downside right now. All right. So that's pretty much the gist of it here. So we have less than 2 minutes left before market open. So we'll see how it goes. So that's around 2 minutes. So we're gonna reopen US30. So FTM. All right, so we have roughly 1 minute left before market open. There you go. All right. All right, so we're going to open Nova. So that'll be the trend indicator. And I'm going to use in the POC VWAP. So basically, we're just going to wait for the alerts here for TV Alert app to see exactly what to expect here in the market. Right now, everything is currently looking bullish here. But we may be at an extension here. So all right. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel here, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Doing this each and every day. Our session here will be pretty much should be here until around roughly around before 11 a.m. We should be done. So an hour and a half, roughly an hour and a half here of trading here. All right, so all right. Yeah, so market a little bit wonky this morning. Let me close a few stuff here. So no signals yet. Close. Market is a little bit strange today.
Buy NASDAQ at price 25,913.6
NASDAQ is a buy.
on 15 minutes time frame at time 9 hours 36 minutes and 45 seconds.
NASDAQ is a buy. So we have a NASDAQ buy right now. So NASDAQ is a buy. Hey, Leon, hope you have a great day. Market is a bit wonky this morning for some reason. We're expecting some sell-off here, but price continue to push to the upside. One of the reasons is because we don't have any data for a whole month, so it's affecting the market tremendously. So we're still raw bullish, but we're overextended right now. Pretty much overextended here in the market. Let's look at UK100. UK100 was pretty much good here. At London, that was the only one that made sense, even though you were maybe a little bit in drawdown right now at that time, but price still pushed to the upside, well to the upside. Challenge. So far we had Nasdaq for a buy. Nasdaq. Yeah, Leon, can you tell me if the what's it called? The London signals here with TV Alert app, did it came at the right time for you? Just to make sure, since we changed our time on, you changed your time already. Want to make sure that it still started to give you signals here at London Open. Just let me know. So knew it. So let me know if you got the alerts at your London Open. Since on our end, the London Open did change time. It's not the same time here as usual. Yes, London session signal came at opening. Okay, perfect. All right, no problem. So we'll double check to see exactly if I need to change anything on mine, but in regards to the signals, but that's okay. So when the time will switch for me on Sunday, everything will be back to normal. That's perfect. Because on my end it says usually I receive the alerts here at around 3 o'clock usually. That is usually London Open, but I received the alerts here at around 4. So it's pretty normal because your time Europe already changed. So it's 1 hour earlier. Whatever, yeah, 1 hour earlier. So next week everything will be back. So US30, yeah, I was waiting for it break down to the downside. That's what I was expecting here. But right now it's still in that bullish trend. Just going to look at the so that's last night, Monday 8th. So by Yeah, I'm trading on Alcyon, yes, on that futures account. Still currently in a little bit of drawdown. That's normal, but taking my time. There's no time limit, so making sure that I'm taking the right signals here. So Nasdaq here, we had a Nasdaq buy. Let me go back on that. I was looking at something on my end. 15-minute chart. There we go. So Nasdaq is still pushing to the upside, but it should be starting to reverse. US30, S&P 500 is going down, and also US30 is going to the downside here. So it was hyperextended here for sure. So we'll see. We're at 50% already. 61.8. So what I'm waiting for is, pretty sure there will be a retracing to the upside before going down on US30. So just be careful here. All right, so yeah, so we had that USSP, the Nasdaq trade, but I think pretty sure it's gonna reverse because we saw that the US SSP 500 did switch. So All right, so NASDAQ buy, but that is invalidated here. So no other signal here. Don't think it's gonna. So it's 9:51 my time. Oh yeah. Yeah, strange week so far. Strange week so far. We do have a little bit of uncertainty here in the market. So now we have a swing high right here that is confirmed. So we're waiting for a swing low so we could get that retracement that we want to go lower. I'm talking about the US30. So we're just waiting for a wick to be created here and to have enough trend that started to go up. So we're just gonna wait for this candle to close. So we may have that retracement here off of this move. So what you should do here is put your fib off of the swing high to swing low. So swing low is right here. So we have 50%, 61.8 and 78.6. So I'll put my horizontal line off of those levels. So that way we know which level to look for. All right, so I'm gonna remove this. Boom. So those are retracement level here, and as you can see, when I pull out my my lines here for the retracement, right at 61.8. So waiting for that to retrace towards a level to have a continuation here to the downside. So this bearish movement here is telling you that we're done going up. Now we're breaking to the downside here. So we have to have a move to create a higher low. All right. So when we create a higher low, we're going to be able to sell off the market here. So since yesterday, I was waiting for that sell off, but pretty much right here, but it gave you another leg. Now we should be breaking to the downside. So we could wait. I don't think we're going to have that within our session here. Maybe later on today. But this is what to expect here. If you have any questions, put them in the chat, guys. But NASDAQ, we had a buy, but like I said at the beginning, I saw that the market was pretty much extended too much to the upside. So got out of trades and wouldn't recommend to take that that NASDAQ trade. And as you could see, the NASDAQ, if we pull up NASDAQ, Nasdaq is retracing also. So now we have a swing high that was created. We may continue to the upside, but we did have the start of that trend right here. Yeah, it may start to continue to the upside. So SSP 500, we have a buy. SSP 500 is a buy. We may have a small buy here. So if we put a swing high to swing low, price went to this region here. We already went to 50% here, so you just have to be careful here. So US30, we have a buy, so that makes sense in regards to the retracement. But already retraced it off of so S&P 500 have a sell. That's when you push. No, you push it on. Like I said, those retracements here are pretty. We're in a retracement here off of those levels, so I would be careful on taking those trades, guys. Like I said, today is really strange a little bit. So, and as always, it's only for educational purposes only that we're doing those lives. You make your own decision here to take trades or not, but make sure to follow your plan and see exactly if it makes sense to take the trade or not. Like I said, even though it's giving you a buy, you see that we're near the trend to switch for sell. So I would wait and see exactly if we do have a continuation here to the upside. Yeah. And also we have a lot of news in the world, especially with that US and China deal. We have the Fed rate tomorrow. Um, and so far we don't have any data here in regards to this. There's big delays here in the data because of the government shutdown, so there's a lot of uncertainty here in the market here right now. So that's why I say to be careful here on taking trades. like I said, on the indices, I'm looking to short the market here. So I'm waiting to have a confirmation that the trend is switching down. Very soon. So US30, we had a buy on US30, so it's going up right now. Like I said, we're waiting for retracement here on US30. We had also, what else? I think we had Nasdaq here. Yeah, we have S&P 500 for buy, US30 for buy. Originally what I sell, and Nasdaq for buy. So everything is a buy. Yeah, so S&P 500 should be switching for a sell. I'm glad that I got out of those trades. Market is a little bit wonky here, but we do have those levels here at the top here for S&P 500. So price may go to the upside here. Okay, pull back into OTE level for bullish continuation on indices. Yeah, it could be, yeah. So like I said, we're overextended right now. So but overall I'm looking to go short here in the long run on those, because we're pretty much extended for a long time. If we're looking at the SSP 500, as you could see, we're bullish here since basically a week ago on the 23rd. So since Thursday, we're going up. Now we're stalling a little bit. So that's why I'm waiting for a sell off here in the long run. I'm pretty sure all of them did the same thing. We have Nasdaq. Nasdaq is overextended also. So, and SSP 500 also. All right. Let's see. Reversal is possible just in case of weekly candle close before last week bullish. Yeah, exactly. So if we go back on, let me go. Let's look at US30. We're gonna look at US30 first. So US30 here is reversing a little bit, but we're gonna look at the higher time frame. We're gonna look at the weekly. We're just gonna look at the weekly candle. So the weekly candle here, you see that we had a big gap here on the weekly candle. You see that gap? Let me remove the levels here, the drawings. So price gapped up from last week to this week. And we're bullish here from this point. We're still in the uptrend, but we may have yeah. So if we look at the monthly, we're bullish for since 2022. Still going up. If we look at the last month, I'm just gonna close this. Yeah, so we're right now we're basically retracing off of that weekly candle. So we're tracing to the downside right now. So I think the high of the week is already been done. So if we look at the daily here, so we had a gap here. It basically filled up that gap pretty much yesterday. Started to push up. That's Monday, Tuesday. That's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right. Monday's Tuesday. So I'm pretty sure it's going to go down, Leon. If we're looking at the daily here. So I'm waiting for, I'm putting a fib here off of that, those daily candles. So that's Thursday's low. Thursday's low. That's the last swing low here. And pretty much the swing high was already being created here. All right. So based off of that, I'm looking to go short here. So if it goes lower, we should be going towards those region here. And then when we're gonna get that swing, that swing low that is confirmed, we could put a fib from that swing low, swing high to swing low. Sorry. Swing high to swing low. Same principle here. I'll put it from here to here. And get that retracement here off of a level. Could be this one or this one. And then go down. That's off of the daily. But I'm pretty sure the high of the week was done today. Pull back could just for closing. Yeah, exactly. So Wednesday, yeah, by tomorrow we should have a good confirmation of what to expect here on US30. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at here. So we're just gonna wait for that close here for today, so we could confirm exactly what they want to do. So if we go on the 4-hour chart, on that 4-hour, so the next 4-hour candle should be going lower. That's a big pin bar here. So pretty much, I'm just going to see exactly at what time that candle open. So that's that 9 o'clock today. So at 1. So in the afternoon, we should see exactly what it wants to do. So that candle just open like an hour and 15 minutes here. So that's the price action for an hour and 15 minutes here off of that 4-hour candle. So we should be, if we look at the 1 hour here, 1 hour is pulling up. We do have a pin bar right here. Let's see. So we have that pullback here. But like I said, swing high, swing low. Swing high, swing low, and see exactly where it wants to go. So that's the 1 hour movement. So same thing, waiting for it to break to the upside. I know that it went to 50% here. It may start to retest that level here. It could be 50 to 61 and then go down. So we need to wait for a higher low to be created here to confirm our down move for continuation here to the downside. Preparing for November. I set up. Yeah. Exactly. Preparing for that sell off here. But on the higher time frame, you do see that it's looking to go short here. Cap. Snake. This. Put up the analysis. All right, so most of the trades were up, but like I said, we're basically consolidated a little bit here. So we just hit sort of resistance, on the indices at New York. So could be interesting here, and maybe we're setting up here for FOMC tomorrow. Like I said, we have the interest rate news tomorrow, so we'll see how it's gonna pan out. And usually they usually set up market here before that news event, so pretty sure that's exactly what happened here. So took out some went to create new highs. Uh, we also have so we had a big gap here. So I have to fill, even though that gap is here, they need to fill out that gap. It didn't fill out that gap yet on US on Nasdaq. Even on US30, I thought yesterday it took out the gap, but it's still pushed to the upside. So it's looking also as a head and shoulder here pattern. So we should be starting off here a little bit, then consolidate a little bit, and start to do a neckline. Black Friday. Black Friday price. Black Friday price drop. So what are you talking about the Black Friday? Is there a sale or something? Or are you talking about the market will should be dropping here at Black Friday? Black Friday is in about 3 weeks from now, 3 to 4 weeks. right. So let's see here. Black Friday. Yeah, what is the Black Friday? What do you mean on the Black Friday? So it's going up. So US30 is going up, and we had let's see here. Let's see 500. All right, so US30 is buy signal here. So it seems to be going towards those levels that I talked about earlier. So we have that 61.8 that's pretty much right about here. It's still going up here. All right, so went to those levels here. Black Friday, all right. So that swing was confirmed. So let's do the fib retracement again. So 50% is was here, 61.8. We're at 61.8 right now. It tapped 61.8. Now it's seems to be retracing a little bit. So we'll see exactly that movement here off of that. All right. Yeah, Leon, just let me know about that Black Friday price drop that you were talking about. I think it was in regards to the price action, or the, I don't know if it was a deal that you saw, but just let me know about that. So that US30 buy was good towards those levels here. When you, if you saw the buy signal here, uh, it went to those levels. That fib retracement that I put earlier. All right, so 61.8. All right, so we're pushing to that 61.8 already. We'll see exactly if that next candle at 45 will. So we're passing 61.8. Maybe it's gonna wick. Oh, got it. Okay, okay, okay. All right, perfect. All good, all good. So price did went up. So we're starting to create our higher low that we were talking about. If they're going higher than the highest point right here, they're fucking up people. That makes no sense to going higher than this. So this is the highest point right here. We're almost at 78.6, past 61.8 already. So we had a buy here at the bottom here. So that was at let's see here at what time it came in. Okay, 100, 500, 500 US30 buy, and it was at 957. 957. So 957. So vertical line 957 is this candle here. So we had the buy signal here at that point, and this is where we're at right now. Now it's tapping, almost tapping the 78.6 retracement. So we're just gonna wait for that 10:45 candle to that 10:30 candle to close. That's the current candle that we're seeing here. So we should be looking pretty much completing that that leg to the upside for a higher low. And we're still in the uptrend if we're looking at Nova. So we never switch to the downside. So now it's flat to the upside. So we have 78.6 right here, trying to break it, but it's not successful. So we still have 5 minutes left before that candle close. So we may have some retracement. There you go. So we have retracements here. But everything is looking to go bearish here for a long time. So maybe November will give us that play, but within the next 24 to 48 hours, we should be next 24 hours we should be going short here on the indices. All right, so still have 4 minutes left before next candle open. So that candle should start to go short here. So it tried to reach 78 sit, didn't go through. So I'm not expecting to go higher than that. So if you were to look at that buy here, you should be already out of that trade. So we're just gonna wait for the start of that candle, and we'll close out the session after that. So less than 2 minutes here. And we'll see how that next candle will react. It should be going down here. So we had that retracement here that was plotted here that I said to you guys that we should be doing a higher low, and that's exactly what we had. So that will be maybe a confirmation of a higher low right here with that wick. So I'm just waiting to see exactly what that that next candle will do. It should be starting to go a little bit higher, and then not a little bit higher, but create a wick to the upside, and then started to melt down because we have imbalance here that is that's been created here. So if we look at the FVG, we have a bullish FVG at the bottom. When we got whoops, I'm just gonna remove those lines. So we had a bullish FVG confirmed with that trade right here. So we had that signal for buy within that FVG. So that was perfect. So now we have the 1045 candle here. It should be starting. So like I said, we should have a pull back to the uptrend and then started to go lower. So that candle should be red here at the end. Not expecting to go higher than that. We're pretty much open right at that candle close. So we should be going lower here. US30, please check 1 hour time frame candle close as bearish accumulation candle, which hit FVG possible. All right, so let's see. H1. Yeah, H1, like I said, we have it overextended here. So we should be going down here right around maybe in the next at the start of the 11-hour candle. So in less than 50 minutes, that candle should be starting to that 1 hour candle should be going lower here, or doing a doji, something like that. Because we're currently doing a doji right now. But like I said, this should be doing a reversal pattern. So this should be the higher low from that high. And you said the SSP 500, SSP 500 here. SSP 500 reversing. So SSP 500 is at a point of reversing. When you say reversing, is it at the upside or the downside, Leon? All right, perfect. No problem. So yeah, so we're just gonna go back here on SSP on the Oops. So we are currently, it seems to be pushing a little bit more, but it should be going lower here. But we'll see exactly on the next session here what's going to happen. Yeah, it's looking good here. So thank you so much for being on this session here, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you're looking at that on the replay, if you have any questions, put them in the comment section. And we'll be back here tomorrow at 9:15. We're gonna have another session. We do have the interest rate tomorrow later on for FOMC. So we may have a little bit longer session tomorrow. So we'll see about that until the FOMC meeting. So we'll see how it goes. But other than that, I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Talk to you tomorrow and have a great one. Peace.